Okay, I'm back after I thought about this a little bit. I'm crossing out number 7. I am not sure what this number 7 is thinking and how they go about that, and so I have determined my own way of explaining this to you. So if we're looking here at our sketch that we did in the beginning, where we know we need 3.5 rows, we're just going to use logic to figure this out. So we figured out that the partial roll is going to be 6.5 feet wide. All right, we determined that in number 5 down here. Well, if you think about it, the only way that you could save costs by double using this roll would be if it was less than half of the width of the roll, right? Where you could use part of this down here and then another part up here. Well, we know that 6.5 feet is more than half of a 12-foot roll, so by logic we would just have to order another full roll to recoup this cost here. And so what we would do then is just make cut 4 exactly the same as our adjusted length, so another 33 feet. So then in step 8 we start adding these together, but the one thing that I'm going to kind of pause and go through here is, what if this fill length here was actually less than half? And in that case, how would we use this extra piece to enable us to order less than an additional full roll? And so if you really want to be economical, you can save money that way. So I've kind of sketched this out. So let's say that the width of our room was different and we only had 2.5 feet left over instead of the 6.5. So what we would do there is we would determine the amount of widths we could get in this length by taking our 12-foot roll, dividing it by the 2.5 that our feet is. We get 4.8 here. We have to round down, right? Because if we rounded up, we would end up with bare floor. So if we say 12 divided by 4, 4 widths, that would be 3 feet. So we would get 4 widths here of 3 feet each in a 12-foot roll. Okay, so then from there we would take our, okay, so I hope you understand that. Now we're moving to figure out how short does this length have to be. We know it doesn't have to be this total 30.5 feet because we're going to use this little section here and we're going to put it here. Okay, so I've drawn these not to scale, but we know that we can take this piece here and put it here. We can put this this piece here goes here, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll go into the space like that. Okay, so if we take the whole length of the room, 30.5, and then we divide it by 4 because we have 4 sections of carpet, that means each section has to be 6 or 7.625 feet, or just rounding to something that is more usable. I guess that's 7/8, but I'll just round it to 7 3/4 additional feet. And so that's all you would need to order instead of an extra 30.5 feet. So you can see doing it, I mean, yes, that was only if the room is smaller, but you can see that we saved a lot of additional money by only ordering 7.75 additional feet rather than 30.5 additional feet. So that's really in a nutshell how you determine that extra this extra fill length, and I think that makes a lot more sense. I hope it does to you too. Okay, so then the next steps are really easy. So 8 is determine the length to be ordered, and so all you're doing there is just taking all of the widths and adding them up. So we're starting with the first one. we're moving back to our original case here, which is 30.5. Remember, we're just using the length of the room first. And then for 2, 3, and 4, we're using this adjusted length, and that is so that our seams line up. And so that would just be plus 33, plus 33, plus 33. And that equals, let me get out my calculator real quick here, 30.5 plus 33 plus 33 plus 33 equals 129.5. And this is lineal feet that we are ordering here. So the total length of the roll, here, bringing it back to Elmo and his carpet, we know that by 12 feet we need 129.5 feet of this roll. Now, this is where I think that how we order carpet is really stupid, because we know, we already did all this math to figure out exactly how this carpet is going to be seamed. We know in a 12-foot roll exactly how much. We should be able to just say, no, I want 129 lineal feet. Take a big roll of carpet, unroll it so it's 129 lineal feet. But for some reason, that's not how they do it. They order carpet in square yards. So we have to take, oh, sorry, I didn't have you on camera, but I was talking through it, and I think this is pretty simple. So we have to take 129.5 lineal feet and convert it to, and convert that to square yards. So, so the first thing that we would do there then is take this 129.5 lineal feet and then times that by 12 to get it into square feet. So 129.5 times 12 is 1,554 square feet, and then we take that and divide that by 9. Here, I'll put my calculator in here. So that is 172.66 square yards of carpet, and that is what they want you to order it in for some reason. So that should be how you do that tough question. I hope this was helpful for you. If not, come talk to me in class. Thanks.